Well, hello. This is just a video to catch up with friends, to thank friends, and to really just to say that, I'm here, I'm well and happy. And obviously there's things I can't talk about. I'm under strict bail conditions not to, mention courts or court proceedings and how things are going. The only thing I can say is things are going very well, very well. And that's all I can mention about that. So, getting back to why I'm doing my video. As you can see, I'm up, I'm putting on a little bit of weight, feeling a lot better, a lot happier. Been watching a few channels, trying to catch up with friends and what they're up to, Mike and Kim. Hi Mike, hi Kim. JW Fairytale, hi. I've been catching up with his stuff. Informant, and of course Joel and Tony, and Mark and Cora. Yeah, it's been nice. I've had problems my end though. Technical things. I'm out of me Facebook, and I can't. I don't know. Something's going on technically. Anyway, it's been a turbulent few months, to say the least. There seems to be a bit of confusion as to why I was in prison. On all sides, even the magistrates were concerned as to why I've been in custody. But obviously, there's been a few things going on, and I haven't been able to get involved, or only other than to put my foot in it and upset me mate. No, I hope I am upset. But is this thing with my good mate Tony and Little Dick? Yeah, Tony and Little Dick. I said somewhere, I don't know if it's a post or somewhere, that I didn't agree with all that Tony says. Although he's my mate and that. Now, I'd just like to clear it up. Now, whilst Tony was at the mountain man's house over Christmas, lucky so-and-so, staying at Mike and his lovely wife Kim, he said he did that funny video, didn't he? 10 Most Wanted, which, thanks. It was great. I enjoyed it. He said that a certain person wasn't dangerous. Now, I didn't agree with you, Tony. I thought the man was dangerous, Well, Anyway, that's what I didn't agree with. Anyway, having seen Tony's latest videos and stuff, I think he now considers him to be very dangerous. Well, don't we all? Anyway, I just thought I'd like to clear that up. Hey, and I'd like to thank JW Struggle. Thanks, Eric. I really appreciate that photo and that's seals. I love nature, and it must be fascinating to see them there on the Californian coast. And of course, you get all those whales, don't you? They migrate up that way. It must be a real lovely place to live, California. Never been to California. We went to Hawaii last year, me and the wife. And LA, of course. We stopped off there. But you never know. Maybe one day it'll be up there on the Californian coast to see those whales migrating and the seals up there on the beach. I love nature. Anyway, I'd just like to say thank you ever so much for your photo, and I passed it around, did some advertising, Hey, it was a real eye-opener doing prison, being held in custody, awaiting trial, awaiting trial for protesting against the two-witness rule. Who'd have thought, eh? Anyway, not allowed to talk about that. So it's just a thank you, really. JW Fairytales, I love his stuff, and I just can't get over how clever that man is. JW Fairytales. Oh. I remember when I see that Happy song, and I was so, blinking watchtower, they come up a real snappy, a real good advert, and I was really annoyed about it. And then he did his alternative, and I just can't believe that he can turn it on its head just like that. It's so clever. And then latest stuff. Oh, hey, when I got in a right old muddle, because somehow, when I got out of prison, I was able to get on YouTube, but I'd lost how to do it all and stuff. Being unfamiliar with keyboards, weren't allowed near a computer in prison. Anyway, the memorial ones, I must have started watching them back to front or something, So the first one I see is Tony guzzling down the wine at the memorial in his speech. Oh, it's great. Right on, Tony. Right on. You're my hero. Anyway, and then afterwards, what did I see next? Oh, what was it? Anyway, I went for a long time without seeing like the other bits, and gradually I've only just seen them, and it's just so funny. And what J.W. Fairy Tale has done to it, oh man, yeah, I love that one. Hey, I've been trying, J.W. Fairy Tale, I've been trying to get a video. You did a video, I think it was on the Bible storybook, but it had a lovely background music. What was the background music? Something on cherry pie, custard and cherry pie, and a real old 50s song. Oh, wonderful song. I wondered if you could, somehow, I don't know how you get in touch with me or with my wife, Sharon, the name of the song and that. I'd love to get that. I really would. Yeah. So it's been an experience which I shall relate once these bail restrictions are over. Maybe Tuesday. I've got stuff to go up on YouTube, and if I get all my cameras back, I'll have more footage. Yeah. So I'm just, I've got quite a few things to do, and obviously hopefully I won't get these funny bail conditions. I should be a free man come Tuesday, because I've been in prison, I've been in exile, I wasn't allowed in Kent, then I was exiled to Capel, outside, and it's been a funny old path, I can tell you. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And what we've seen the last few weeks in court, you will not believe it. I've been putting little bits down, but I can't upload anything controversial. That's why I'm keeping this very uncontroversial. So, I'm changing the subject. Hey, thanks Mark and Cora for all that hard work you've been doing, with AWA, and, these leaflets have been handy, which I can't talk about, and all that other stuff, with secret letters and that. My solicitors have been really good. Yeah, and there's talk about maybe some interviews later and stuff. So got a lot to think about. But one of the things I miss most in prison, is music. I heard some nice music, but it's not like your own music, is it? I've had a dreadful, awful cold for about 4 days. Coming down to the court and that, I weren't very well. I had 2 days before the court, probably, and I ain't been sleeping right, and other things. And then I went and caught a cold, so I come down for this court case with colds, and you wouldn't believe the problems I've had with tags and tagging, and yeah, you will not believe it. I don't think I can talk about it just yet, just to be on the safe side. But have I got some stories to tell? You would not believe it. And of course some really sad and horrible stuff from prison. I've got some real tales to tell about prison. Have I got some tales to tell? What these governments are allowed to go on. Yeah. And there's a load of corruption and stuff. Yeah, I've got a story to tell. Behaviour of civil servants and that. Yeah. You wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Anyway, let's get away from that. It sounds a bit morbid, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, just really, Heidi, I hope you're okay, Heidi. I think there's been a bit of mix-up as to why I was in prison. It wasn't because I was demonstrating, like that struggle at the gate where they were hurting Leon. It wasn't that night, no. Hey, that might have been the night before I got arrested. Hey, it might have been. That happened at 8, 9 o'clock. We went home. I had the police at my door at 1:30, very next day, and then was arrested about 5:30. I don't know, 6 o'clock, something like that in the morning. The next morning. So that was all in the works, As was and I was arrested for my activities on the Sunday. It was Sunday. The boys are out on bikes. I went out, and Monday they must have been getting all the reports in, sorting all the paperwork out. On Tuesday we went and did that other Kingdom Wall where Leon got assaulted at the gate, and the next day I was in prison. Well, yeah, police station, then prison, and in hospital. Yeah, covered in my own blood, from head to foot in my own blood. Well, not head to foot, They had to destroy my clothing when I got to prison, burnt it all, because of all this blood in it. And I went before the magistrates and told them, what kind of time I was having just got out of hospital, having had 3 visits since New Year's Eve, where I'm taken in an ambulance and given intravenous morphine. This was the 3rd episode of that. And they sent me into custody, where I was denied to see a doctor for, I don't know, I've never seen a doctor all the time I was there. I never see a doctor. I was demanding one right from day one. You bet I was. Anyway, that's another story. Don't know where I was going then. Court's going fine now. Court's going fine. Tuesday, my restrictions are up. I've got loads to go on YouTube. I got loads, and hopefully I'll get other footage back that was confiscated. I've got things going on with the police, complaints and inquiries and missing CCTV. Oh yeah, I was saying, Heidi, must have been a mistake, darling. I wasn't sent to prison because of that, but there might very well be a court case with that very same footage in, because I think, as you can clearly see, Leon was more than harassed. Leon was assaulted. Yes, he was. And I was an eyewitness. I was there. I see it. I was picking it up on camera as well. As was some other people were there as well. I'm not quite sure on that. But, there's eyewitnesses as to what was going on. I think it is all very clear on the tapes what was going on. And so there might be another court case later with all that, and that footage. And some more elders in the dock, defending the 2-witness rule, and they're covering up paedophilia. Yeah, it's all, there's lots in the pipeline. But just really a video just to thank everybody. I hope I've named everybody. Informant, I've been listening. Oh yeah, I love that. Yeah, hey, I love listening to you. Anyway, and all the others, Of Jerry Jones, I've missed him, and who's the other? Preaching Apostate, yeah, there's loads of them. Oh, and of course Evie. I caught up on a couple of Evies the other day. Oh, great videos, make me chuckle, brighten up my day. Yeah, it does. Anyway, this is really just a video going up on my channel, just to say, thanks ever so much for all you people in America and Australia and Canada and in Spain. All those people have sent me their thoughts and their prayers and their good vibes, and and I'd just like to say that they arrived. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for your thoughts and your kindness. So this is for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Bye. There it is.